Yo,
He's a bad man.
Let's talk about just how bad he is.
what's good? What's good? Y'all know, of course, I'm happy to be here with another night with y'all. Of course, y'all know I got the Prosecco already. Take a swig of that, gotta do that. Keep it good. Shout out my dog Q. Always got me ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate him. Good looking, good looking. Hope everybody having a good night. Before we start, welcome to the Gumbo Pot. I hope y'all like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's get the views up. Let's turn it up. Cause your boy in here just keeping it a buck with y'all. And that's what y'all need. Y'all need somebody to keep it a buck with y'all. Like the same way y'all chilling talking to y'all partner, same way y'all chilling talking to y'all friend. That's the same way I'm coming at y'all, man. I ain't coming at y'all with no games, no gimmicks, just straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. Um, Tonight I just wanted to talk to y'all about the All-Star game and the Pro Bowl. I feel some type of way about it because like I remember when it first started. I remember back then when it was first jumping, like the Pro Bowl, the All Star game. Like I don't really remember that too much until I got older, but the Pro Bowl, I remember that like back when they was doing that, and they was playing, and that's what they was playing hard, and that's what made it interesting because you got to see the best of the best like get on the same team and play, and they didn't play hard the whole game, but it was like when the fourth quarter came and it was crunch time, you really seen them get down. Same thing with the NBA All Star game. Like when it was time for a quarter came and it was time to win, you seen these dudes buckle down. The defense got a little more intense. Everything got a little better. But it's like it slowly and slowly got away from that where people just it's a layup line. They shooting 40-foot threes. Um, the events prior, they're not living up to it. No knock on the G Leaguers, but you got G Leaguers coming in, taking over the dunk contest. When you got all stars, superstars, more than capable of entering and putting on their own show, but it's like they rather not, and it's like everybody too cool for the job they signed up for. Cause the All Star game and the Pro Bowl is part of the job you signed up for. Like it is, it's just what it is. And I get that y'all don't want to get injured, y'all don't want to get hurt because of what it is. It's not an actual game, it's not the real deal. But on the contrary, it's part of the job. Like it's part of what you signed up for when you got drafted, when you took the contract extension, all this and all that. Like it's part of what comes with it. So it's part of the job. It's part of the entertainment. And the way y'all letting it go and the way y'all not participating, that's a bummer for one. The ticket prices to these events, that's a bummer for two, because the fans, the actual fans, not getting a chance to come to these events and see. It's just like a rich people hangout, and it's not like what the actual fans get to come see these events because the ticket prices are so high, and it's a money grab these days, and that's kind of watering it down too, because I mean it's not like they performing for the real fans, and it's like they kind of know that, like, man, look, these people here, they not really here to see us do this. They really just here to be fly, show how much money they got, post on social media. They're not really here for what we doing. And I mean, I kind of get it, because the average real fan is out here buying the jersey, screaming at the stadiums. They can't afford them tickets. You know what I'm saying? $9,000 for the All Star game, for the NBA All Star game, for the ticket. $9,000, $10,000. Think about if you got a family of four. You can't bring a family of four, a family of five to the All Star game. That's $40,000, $50,000. That's crazy. That's 45 bands off the 9,000. 10,000. That's 50. Just to bring your family to the All Star game, you gotta be, you gotta have it like that to bring your whole family to the All Star game. You know what I'm saying? But same thing with the Super Bowl. The ticket to the nosebleed, thousands of dollars. The average everyday fan, they really not getting opportunity to go see their team when they make it to the highest stage, even if it's in their own city. They're not getting that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I feel like they need that opportunity. But that's just something that was on my mind as well. But let me get back to what I really wanted to talk about, and it's the events that that used to be used to seem dope. Oh, they was dope. I'm gonna say they was dope, but not like they going by the wayside. I'm gonna start with the Pro Bowl because the NFL Pro Bowl is trash. They literally playing flag football now. I remember when that was a joke back in the day about they was gonna be playing flag football. They actually playing flag football now. That's crazy. That should have never happened. That should never happen. And it's like, I get it, football a contact sport, people could really get hurt, but it's like y'all gotta find another way because flag football. You know how many people are disappointed to see these professional athletes out there playing flag football? And I'm gonna be real with you. I don't care how none of them feel. I don't care how none of them feel. Y'all signed up for it. That's a part of the job. Like you can't pick and choose what part of the job you want to do, especially when this part of the job pay you more. Because when you become an all star, you get a better contract, and you get paid for if you're the MVP and stuff like that. You get paid for all this. You see what I'm saying? So to say you don't want to do it is crazy, because you should be willing to do it as part of your job. And by the Pro Bowl being at the end of the season, that's what I don't get. I mean, granted, don't go out and go 100% to where y'all get hurt, but at least go out there and play. And I mean, if you do get a little ankle sprain, a little tweak type of injury, I mean, you got the off season to get right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. That's how I look at it. I'm not telling y'all to go out there and really try to take each other head off for the Pro Bowl, but I'm saying though, put on an effort and put them pads back on. Take them flags off. Like, y'all should feel uncomfortable wrapping that shit around y'all waist. Y'all grown men out there. Like, and y'all comfortable wrapping a flag around your waist. That's crazy. Like, man, I would have been like, look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna sit out until they bring the pads back. If I was a football player, y'all running around there happy, throwing a little football around, grabbing each other flags and stuff. Y'all tripping. Y'all out here just like the kids, man. Like, come on, man, bring it back to where's that? But I know that's a long stretch. Y'all ain't gonna do that. Y'all ain't gonna do it. Y'all gonna keep doing this. Y'all gonna keep being divas and prima donnas in the league. Y'all gonna keep wanting these big contracts for what I think is doing a little less, because y'all not really playing too much like real football. Y'all kind of, it's really becoming entertainment at this point. It's kind of disappointing, because I remember what football was back when I was growing up throughout the 90s and the early 2000s. I remember what football was, back when Ray Lewis and the Ravens and all them was getting down and things like that. These days, it ain't nothing like that. It's just a bunch of talk and not enough action. And I mean, granted, people be like, well, you didn't play football. I didn't play football, but I watch it and I don't like what I'm watching. I'm a fan. And the product that I'm supposed to be consuming, I don't like the product too much no more. And a lot of people also complaining about the product. So it ain't just me. A lot of people complain about this product. And then all y'all want to do is make it harder to access the product, and then make it harder to get to the event where the product is being shown. Like, y'all want to raise ticket prices, this, that, and the other, but it's not seeming worth it at the end of the day. And that's what the fans starting to realize. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to get it together, because the prices and the product not adding up. And you know what happened when that happened? Change got to happen, because people gonna stop consuming the product, or you got to make some changes. But that ain't what y'all doing. Ain't the way. You know what I'm saying? The NBA All-Star Game, I don't even really like watching it no more. The new format, all that. Man, look, bro, get in the game and play. That's all I'm saying. Get in the game and play. Y'all worried about all the wrong stuff. All stars don't even want to play. They don't even want to participate in the events and what's going on. Man, get in the game and play. Nobody want to hear about no injury and all that. Y'all get injured doing all kind of stuff. Y'all be out here doing stuff that y'all not supposed to, and y'all not worried about injury then. So in the All-Star game, don't be worried about injury. Nah. Like, there's a bunch of stuff out here that y'all be doing that y'all know that y'all not supposed to be doing. Like, that could get y'all hurt or whatever, boom, 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 in y'all own time. But then when the All-Star game come, a part of y'all job, now y'all want to, oh, wait, I can't do this because I may get hurt. Go ahead, do your job, bro. Like, that's what we here for. You ain't got time for that. And that's the thing. Y'all think people people will consume it regardless, that y'all just got people like in the head, like in a chokehold, and it's like, no, that ain't the case. Like, for real, they talking about viewership down, and I get it that they talking about TV viewership and people still watching, streaming, doing all this, but it's only a matter of time before they stop doing that, because they complain about every piece of y'all product. Back to the NFL, if we talking about that, like the Super Bowl, everybody was complaining about that. And let me give you my take on that, on the Super Bowl. Everybody trying to analyze it, everybody trying to talk about it, everybody trying to say, oh, it was for the black culture. That's what the message was for. It was for this, it was for that. Bro, there's a time and a place for everything. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all about that. You ever seen how, like, the activist people, they'll be in the street trying to block the cars from passing, like protesting, or they are going to museum and throw like spaghetti on a work of art, or like tomato juice on a work of art, and then glue their hand to the wall, or they'll protest and at an event and nobody want to see them. Like, that's what that's like. Like, y'all at an event where people just want to be entertained and enjoy themselves. You try to throw a message in front of them. So instead of consuming the message, you kind of piss the people off that's supposed to be consuming the message because they there to be entertained. They're not there for that. And it's like when they see that on the night where they're trying to be entertained, they like, hell is this shit? Like, and I'm sorry to say it like that, but that's just how it is when people not in the mood for certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all people be real with y'allself. Y'all know how it is when y'all not in the mood for certain things, and then it just come at the wrong time. It's like, damn. And it's like, I'm not against it, but this ain't the time for that. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of how it is. It ain't like I'm against it, but this ain't the time for that. And that's how a lot of people was feeling. A lot of people was feeling like I'm not against it. It's a good message. Okay, I get it, but damn, bro, like this ain't the time for that, bro. Like we trying to be entertained, nigga. Last year we seen Usher on roller skates and shit, nigga. Like we trying to see that again, or like you know what I'm saying, like entertainment factor. Now this is my thing though. This what I never understood. This what I'm lost. I'm so lost. Maybe y'all can help me out in the comments. Maybe y'all can start like somebody can help me out, right? Everybody these days is like put a message here, put a message there, do this, do that, put a message, a message, a message. Symbolism, symbolism, symbolism. Y'all have the opportunity to do interviews and speak. What all the symbolism for? When you get on camera, when you get on, stop all the talking around or talking and say what you need to say. Look, this is how I feel about this. This needs to be the. What's all the symbolism for, and all the subliminals, and all the extras, and all the man? Look, perform. Do you do what you do? Entertain. When it's time to speak, speak. Stop choosing to be quiet when it's time to speak. Stop avoiding the microphone. Stop, man. No, talk. People listening, speak. But no, it's when it comes to these entertainers, when it comes to that, is nobody want to speak for real. They always want to do. It's just like charities. Like I never really understood that. Like I'm gonna give to a charity, and then once I give it to them, I don't know where the money going. And a bunch of people give to a charity and see people around them going through something and won't get them nothing. But a gift to a charity, millions of dollars, and you see people around you every day that could use that money, but y'all give to a charity before y'all give to the people around y'all. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's a time and a place for everything, and I just don't feel like that was a time and a place. And y'all could be like you wrong or whatever. It was a big stage, a bunch of people was watching. Yeah, a bunch of people was watching, but they wasn't watching for that. And a bunch of people was disappointed because they wasn't watching for that. So it's like you gotta pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? Where you put that in. Now that type of symbolism, that type of information, you're a big artist. So go on tour. In every city you stop and make sure you have that message in your performance. That's when you do that because people coming to see you. They're not coming for nothing else. When they bought them tickets that say Kendrick Lamar and them things, guess what? They coming strictly to see you. It's not an event that you performing at. So people can't be like, oh, da, da, da. No. When they buy them tickets, they coming to see you. So then you show the symbolism. You sell out arenas, bro. Arenas. It's not the Superdome, but it's still an arena. So the same message, the same symbolism you put on the field, you could do that at a performance in the arena. I'm just saying, it's a time and a place, and I feel like the people that's coming to see you, and it's not like it's just black people that listen to your music. So it ain't like it would have just been an arena full of black people. It would have been black people, white people, Asian people, Middle Eastern people. I'm pretty sure a lot of people like Kendrick Lamar. So it's like you would have had all the demographics there, and then they could have consumed the message, and then they would have consumed the message because that's what they was there for. You see what I'm saying? When you come down to the Super Bowl, it's about the pyrotechnics, the you know what I'm saying? People want to be amazingly entertained. It's the Super Bowl. It's like the biggest event of the year on as far as TV go. You see what I'm saying? So people want to be like entertained, wild, wooed, and it wasn't that. And that's where the letdown come from. Like, and people talking about, yeah, they didn't want to see the message. They didn't want to see the message. No, it's not about they not want to see the message. It's just that the type of performance that people came for, with it being the Super Bowl, the biggest event, hundreds of millions of people watching, it wasn't that from what people used to from a Super Bowl performance. It could have still been Kendrick performing. Just perform. Just come wow the masses and then do your thing. But don't come at that time and try to do that, because not a message is not received by everybody, because there's people that feel like there's a time and a place and this was not the time. That's all I'm saying. So I'm don't shoot the messenger. You dig? I'm just the you know, just the messenger. And I do want to say this. Whenever I speak about whatever I see, you know what I'm saying? Don't trip, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have to worry about where it's coming from. It's coming straight from me. So I don't y'all have a problem with it, it's your problem. But I'm gonna just keep it a buck. And that's how I feel about the performance. You know what I'm saying? But back to sports in general. At the All-Star game, they had Jello perform. That was awful. Like, bro, one song, one hot, not even, I'm not even gonna say that, one hot hook, and y'all got dude performing at the All-Star game. Come on now, like, bro, like, they got hot artists out here that go rock it, that people come to see, that people, you see what I'm saying? And y'all going with hypes. And the hype is good online. The hype is good on the internet. But once you take it off the internet, that's what you get. I done seen multiple performances by my guy. Now I'm not knocking him. Uh, I don't mess with the song. I'm not gonna say that because I'm not. I told you I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not gonna say anything like, "Oh, I rock with the song." I don't. I kind of don't even like the hook too much, but it's catchy. It's nice. Wayne got on it, my favorite artist. So of course I fuck with Wayne on that bit. Facts, but it ain't like a song that I like. I put on my playlist. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking it or nothing. It's a fire song. Y'all keep jamming it, keep listening to it. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all thing. But it ain't a song when I put on my playlist. It ain't a song that I search up and go find. But it's a difference between something being hot online and something being hot. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can have a song that's doing numbers and it's just on TikTok. Now you don't book this person to perform and the crowd not reacting how you thought they was gonna react. Yeah, that ain't a hot song like that. It's a hot song for the internet, for TikTok. It's not a hot song for the performance and that. You see what I'm saying? That ain't that. And that's what y'all be getting confused sometimes. And that's what, like, I feel like the labels be missing out on, like, on their money and stuff. But I gotta click my stuff on. But yeah, man. But that Jello Ball performance was not it. It was not it. Like, I feel like we kind of missing the mark with the events, the performances, like kind of everything right now. Like, we missing the mark. Like, even with, like, just how the league move in the direction the league's going. Q. Yeah. But just even with the direction the league going, I just feel like we missing it right now. Oh, but take a sip of prosecco. We kind of having a little technical difficulties, but we shaking back, y'all. Just stick with us. But yeah. But I ain't gonna
Justin in the chat said, "Nah, Wayne did reheat that though."
reheat what?
No, I think he on the wrong one. He on
Oh,
the wrong shit.
but nah, though, and we gotta get this better. Like, ask the people what they want, and I don't think that's what they doing. That's where they missing the mark at. They're not asking the people what they want. They just kind of going off of what they think the people want based off of social media. And what they don't realize is social media and the real world is two different places. It's two totally different places. So y'all can't you gotta give the people what they want. And right now y'all doing these antics, these gimmicks and all that because y'all thinking these games and this all this extra stuff go be what people want and it ain't what they want. You feel me? Um we I just wanted to give y'all one more chance to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, because you know the boy always here with the gumbo pot, always covering different topics. And that's part of the reason I want to put y'all on. That's part of the reason why I named it the gumbo pot, because it's a bunch of different topics I'm going to be talking about. So you just throw all the different ingredients to the pot, and that's the finished product you come with. You see what I'm saying? This right here. And there's no telling what I'm going to talk about. You know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, one day it could be politics, one day it could be this, one day it could be that. It don't matter. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it because it got to be talked about from an unbiased standpoint, from somebody that don't have no ties to none of it. I'm not trying to put on for nobody. Like, I'm just being me at the end of the day. Like, so if y'all want the real, y'all want the truth, y'all want, you know what I'm saying? Come holler at me, get in the chat, talk to me, because I'm going to talk back. So y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's how we doing it. And I'm just keeping it a buck. But one more thing I want to jump into before I leave, because, you know, I usually give y'all about a glass of Prosecco worth of time, you dig? And right now it's going pretty quick. But the way everything going right now, it really feel kind of off. You know what I'm saying? It feel off. Like sports not what it used to be. Music not really what it used to be. Stuff not really what it used to be. And it's like we gotta kinda get it back to what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying go all the way back old school, go all the way back. But don't forget the root to the like of this, like, you know what I'm saying? Of whatever it is you into. Don't forget the roots of it, because it seems like we're getting further and further away from where the roots is planted. And it look like that's destroying whatever art form that people getting into, because they're making it something completely different, and it's not really it. It's like it's, you could tell that it's missing that you know what I'm saying? Like the music, for example, like you could listen to it, yeah, to make you move, yeah, to make it, but you don't really feel it how you used to feel music. Like, you know, like music used to have a feeling to it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really. It's been a long time since I felt a new song. Like I listen to my old stuff. I go back to, but like it's been a minute since I like felt a new song. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just something to listen to. So I'm just saying, like, somehow, some way, I gotta get back to that. Like I haven't watched the basketball game in a minute, because the last time I tried to watch one, it just like wasn't the same. It was like something was missing. And I don't even know what that something was, but like something just wasn't there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like kind of like that old thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that organic, that kind of just hooping when it's basketball. You know what I'm saying? Just hoop. Like stop worrying about the politics and all the extra stuff that come with it. The sports betting, the over under, all these athletes getting caught for gambling now. It's killing it. Like it don't even feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, let's get back to what it used to be. Like, and I know it's a far stretch. That's a far stretch, because I mean, you know, who am I? Nobody really listen to what I'm saying, and I don't really hear nobody else saying it. But I do hear people saying it. But I'm talking about as far as like public figures, media. I don't really hear nobody saying it. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I doubt it's gonna get back to what we liked it as, what we used to. You know how we call it the good old days, the good times, and dang, it was good when it was like this. That, I think them times is gone. And I hate to say it, because I like music. Music, one of the things, that's why I keep bringing it up. And music, one of the things I used to love to consume, but it don't feel the same no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of like, mm, I ride in silence and everything. If I'm not listening to some old tracks on my playlist, I ride in silence. I kind of, I give the new stuff a chance, but when I do, I either don't like it, or it's just something to listen to, but it don't really give me that feeling that I'm looking for. That you know what I'm saying? And so I think we just kind of need to get back, not go back old school, but go back to the roots of it, and then start there and go from that point on. With the sports, we need to get back to the old thing, the old days. I heard Gail themselves, Gail's Arena. They were saying go back to East versus West with the All Star game. Let the dudes wear they own their team jerseys, represent their team, and just ask the players, the people that you know. There's a certain group of players that you know that's gonna kind of likely be on the All-Star team. So you ask them, what could we do that'll make the game competitive? What could we do that'll make y'all compete? You know what I'm saying? And ask the fans, what do y'all want to see? Now I ain't gonna lie, as a fan myself, I want to see competition. I want to see competition. So if the best players on the team, if they got the best players on the East, the best players on the West, all people want to see is the competition. That's all we want to see. We want to see. It's not no scientific. Not, all we want to see is this side play hard against this side. That's really it. But I'm not gonna keep y'all for long because we having more technical difficulties. My glass of prosecco almost empty anyway. It was a fun night. It was great talking to y'all. Y'all need to get in the chat with me, holla at me. Y'all make sure y'all share the video, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Cause your boy gonna be here, man. I'm gonna be here talking to y'all every night. Every time I get, I'm gonna be here talking to y'all. We gonna have a conversation. I have my partners on. We gonna have kind of group conversations with my partners. They Raw Family. We also have a music page, the Raw Family, no spaces. Y'all search that, type that in. We have some videos on there. More coming soon. You know, just check us out. Vibe with us. We some good dudes. You know what I'm saying? We keep it a buck. You know, we treat each other like royalty, high class, first class. That's the level we on. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just rock with us, vibe with us, and I promise y'all ain't gonna be disappointed. We keep it a buck with our people. It's been real. Good night. Love y'all. About to go downstairs, shower, get in the bed, and we out.